All right, Adam Taxon here for Right Side Broadcasting Network. In the back of the line, which we're doing because, as you can see, here at the Grand Hyatt and the Associated Center, there's major echo possibilities. So everything is always an ad hoc situation with what we do. Well, come over here and talk to me. We just started a pregame show for Right Side Broadcasting Network.
For who?
Right Side Broadcasting, the good guys. Come on.
Good guys? Okay.
Yeah, we're the good guys, but we're doing it out here because the art is very nice, but the echo possibilities out there are not very nice, and sound is a concern to our audience. I know nothing about you other than you were just very friendly. Maybe it was my Right Side shirt. Maybe it was my Right Side Broadcasting hat. Tell us about yourself.
I see you guys on Facebook all the time. Excellent.
Oh, you do? You do know us. Good. Who are you?
My name is Alex Gonzalez.
Okay.
On Facebook and social media, and Hispanics for Trump 2016 is a page. Latinas for Trump. They're based out here in Miami.
Tell us a little bit about the group and support for Trump, especially among the Latino community here in Miami.
There's many different groups.
Yeah.
And we all just share amongst ourselves. The Cubans for Trump. It's just so many of them. It's not just one.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, you can come in too. Come on and
on
join.
over
Come
here.
on, we're Right Side.
We're a big happy family.
Hey, come on
This
over.
guy right here, he's
Yes?
from Venezuela.
Oh, so you know something about socialism. I told. Wait, let me just say something. Let me say something to the audience. Okay, we're gonna. Okay.
A citizen just to vote for Trump. How do you like that?
In
All right.
September, I put in all my papers.
Yeah.
I've been postponing it.
We're gonna talk to you for a while. You're gonna get in later. Come on in.
Right Side Broadcasting, I love it.
Well, then talk to us. Calm down. We're not in a rush. Yes, we're Right Side. We're gonna talk to you. Can we have 5 minutes with you all?
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone here Latin? Here or something?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, come on over. We're going to go here where the lighting's good. You'll get in 5 minutes later. You'll still get in. We have to do it out here rather than the front of the line. You'll get good seats. No one else is coming in as you pass, so you can go in. Okay, tell us your name. And everyone else stick around. You can be part of it. You can be in the camera. Just speak loudly. Okay.
All right, well, I'm Chris. I was born in Venezuela, in Caracas. I've been in this country since I was 3 years old. I'm 27 now. I never thought of registering to vote or becoming a citizen or anything. I didn't really see a purpose for it. I wasn't very political. And then Trump came along, and he blew everything out of the water for me. Things that I didn't really consider before, politics, bringing back jobs, all this stuff. He inspired me to do my citizenship and go out and register to vote. And I did it all for Trump. I feel like it's our duty, if we love this country, to try to better ourselves so that we can serve our country. Like JFK said, it's not what you can do for your country. It's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. So yeah, that's my story.
Chris, do you follow the current events in Venezuela?
Sure. Yes.
And tell us.
Yes.
I mean, not everyone is so familiar who's watching this right now. And maybe people want to know a little bit more on what you learn about socialism, et cetera, all those things, lessons we can take to our election and in our country, because you hear Venezuela sometimes referenced.
Okay, so in Venezuela, they've expanded government so much, they've raised minimum wages, and what that causes is inflation. So you don't have the value of their dollar going up, actually going down, and people getting more worthless money. They expanded all these government programs to try to give people pensions and give people full-time after like 30 days. All sorts of really big government oversight programs that didn't work, and actually what it did was destroy free enterprise over there. Now you just have basically a despotist military country where the military is the one that calls all the shots in a corrupt government. Crime is rampant. People can't defend themselves. Mm-hmm. People can't even pursue happiness or making money.
Do you think there's some things there are some things in common between Hillary Clinton and the Democratic elite and the kind of people who have run Venezuela into the ground?
There definitely is. It's what you would call elitist. Mm-hmm. They say they're for the people, but you see the policies and what happens because of their policies. The people suffer. So mm-hmm. they say that they're going to give everybody everything, but once they run out of resources, the rich people can bail themselves out. Everybody else has to suffer.
Yeah. What are some of the examples of suffering that you've heard about you still have family over there, by the way?
I do. They give them monthly rations to last them a whole month for food. There's food lines. You can't find anything. Crime is rampant. There's no police really to protect the people. I mean, it's you would call like New Somalia going on over there. So
wow, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
So, and let's wrap this up. Is there similar sentiment? Are there a lot of Venezuelans who have learned from the lessons of that country here in Miami, Dade County, and who really are seeing Trump as a way to avoid that?
I would tell you that the media has been very vicious, and it's been turning a lot of people that want to live the American dream against other Americans. And they've become very ignorant. A lot of Venezuelans would say that they support Hillary because it's what the media tells them that
Really?
Trump doesn't like Hispanics. But it's really about they're just not educated enough. I think that the media is the ones that are turning Americans
Even
against
here
their
in
fellow man.
Miami-Dade, where there is a strong Republican Hispanic contingent.
Yes. I live in Miami Beach. I'm in a very progressive Democratic area. So I try to be as civil as possible when discussing politics, and I let people express themselves, and I try to inform them on what I think is beneficial to all of us, because we all have to unite in this country. We're in this together.
So you're really making an energetic effort there.
Yes.
Well, thank you, and thank you for watching
Thank
Right
you.
Side Broadcasting
Thank you.
Network.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Vote Trump.
All right, I'm going to show you this venue a little bit, and then we'll go in and, I suppose. Okay, really nice talking to you. Did you want to add anything real quick?
Yes.
Okay, come on. No one's gotten in front of you, I guess. The early line goers are there already.
Yes. Hi, my name is Maria Alonso, and I'm a Cuban American, and I'm voting for Trump. So vote for our next president, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, te queremos mucho. Besos.
Gracias.
Still waiting for my gold card, but we gotta support our man.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, what do we do? There's always some sort of creativity here. This is the Night Center, even though it's very bright in there. Bad joke. I'm allowed to miss every now and then. University of Miami has some sort of action here. Okay, I think maybe we can get decent sound as long as we stay out here. Probably not, but hopefully we find someone who has a really big, strong voice, or else I'll do the talking. All right, not the Pence operator. Anyone heard of Right Side Broadcasting Network? Care to talk to us? Okay. Well, care to talk loudly because of the echo chamber here about what brought you here and your relationship with Right Side Broadcasting?
Well, I actually watch you pretty much every night. My wife thinks I'm a little nuts, but I do. And but pretty much wherever you are, and I love your excerpts. It's awesome. So I'm here to support Donald Trump because I believe he's going to be a president that can bring change.
What do you like, if say the Trump campaign were watching this right now, what would you want them to know about why you support Trump with such energy?
Well, because I believe he speaks the truth. I believe that there is the common sense factor that he brings to politics against the candidate and the other side. So I just think that he has such success in the business world that he can take that and bring it over and pretty much get Washington, D.C. to get out of gridlock and get the corruption out of there, because I believe that the GOP and the DNC are basically just colluding in the background.
What about what do you take from his business career and perhaps the way he's raised his family?
Yeah, I said that early on when I called into Stephen K. Bannon's show. First thing, you guys can go around. I'm sorry,
Or you can come talk to us if you want to.
Yeah, I said that on my first phone call when I called into Stephen K. Bannon's show on Breitbart News Daily. Was that you could take a look at his children and how they have come about in life, and where they haven't caused any trouble. Where you see multi-billionaires' kids a lot of times causing problems for the fathers. So, yeah, and I was I was sandwiched in between Eric Trump and Ivanka Trump on that phone call. It was an awesome situation.
What do you hope Trump speaks about tonight? We don't know
Well,
that much about
I just hope that he zeroes in on the immigration issue, since we are in Miami, and we have a lot of that in this market.
Certainly. Legal and illegal.
Yeah, legal and illegal. So, and I believe that he just needs to continue doing what he's doing over the last 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, and I believe that we're going to bring this home.
Great. Actually, I keep telling you one more thing, but keep provoking new thoughts. What do you think about the news of the polls the last few days?
Well, I have believed that it's going to be a landslide victory for a long time. I haven't given much credence in the fact of the polls from CNN, MSNBC, or NBC. I believe that if you look at the momentum that we have and the amount of people that are showing up for his rallies, that we are definitely running hot, and these guys are running scared, and they're just using the mass media to really just try to affect change with the voters' mindset that he doesn't have a chance. But we're going to blow this one. We're going to blow it
Give
out.
Another minute?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll stick with you.
Look, and I'll watch it. I'm telling you.
I don't think you want to get into the rally, but we appreciate the time, and we're working under unusual circumstances here.
And I know you always say we're not in a rush here. It's not like other networks. I always know.
Well, we're not in a rush. It's sort of like what makes, in my opinion, Howard Stern a great interviewer. Yeah, he's very evolved at it, but there's no time pressure with commercials there, and we do run commercials, and we're, by the way, extremely appreciative of those of you who donate to RSBN. But back to, what's your name again? Danny. Did you see the thing about Trump apologizing for accusing Obama of being born out of the country, which it seemed to me Hillary is trying to make into an issue now. And to me, the fact that she's making that an issue, or trying to make that an issue, speaks of desperation.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they're doing everything they can possibly. They're just pulling things out of the air, basically.
Yeah.
I believe Donald Trump just parlayed on the back of what she brought out initially with regards to the birther situation way back in 2008 scenario. So
the other question I had is, how does anyone know? All we've seen is a certificate of live birth. What inside information just came out?
This is true. There's a lot of evidence to support the other side of that story too.
My view is he probably was born in the U.S. and his father is Frank Marshall Davis.
Well, that's a lot of truth to it, but how do you get a Social Security card from, I think, Connecticut, right?
Who knows?
And you never lived in Connecticut.
Right.
I don't know how that works. I don't believe that's possible.
So much strange stuff going on. And I imagine there will be even more, and it will be accelerated over the last few months. Right. Would you like to talk to Right Side Broadcasting?
He's on our side.
We're the good guys.
Come give your input.
Hey, you can help me out. I can use the helper for a while. All right. Any final thoughts you want to give to people as we wrap up?
Well, I'm just going to say, listen, go out and get your friends, get your family members, and take them to the voting booth on November 8th, and make sure that you just speak facts to the other side. At this point, I don't think you're going to persuade a Hillary voter,
right.
But you're going to persuade an independent. But you've got to come armed with facts. And I don't care if you vote for Hillary, if you go into that voting booth knowing the fact. So understand that your vote counts, but don't go in there being ignorant to the facts, because facts does matter.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure, man.
Thanks for your support of our channel. Enjoy the rally. All right, let's see what else we got. As you can see, the security line, which I'm probably not supposed to film, is back there. And people have gone in already. And then there tends to be, with these things, a wave of people that come in a little bit before it starts. So very few people come 2 hours before the event. So a lot of people come 4 hours before the event. Those people are already in. Hey, guys, you care to talk to Right Side Broadcasting at all? We have a pretty big audience. You may have heard of us.
No, we're not from America.
Oh, where are you from?
Munich.
Hello. Munich. Any thoughts on the American election? I mean, I know I'm getting you off guard.
We have enough.
I mean, most Americans. What is it like in Germany? Are you allowed to say? Like, I know is Angela Merkel popular with you all? You keep hearing stories about it. I don't know if you two even speak English, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
But I don't know if I understood the question right.
What do you all think? What do you think of Angela Merkel, or Angela Merkel, however you pronounce it?
Can't be worse.
Oh, you don't think too much of her?
We don't.
Oh, good. I think our audience doesn't think too much of it either. Do you feel like you are being invaded by all of these so-called refugees from Syria? And these guys, English is not their first language. What do you think about the fact that all these people are being sent to your country without ever being a vote?
We are not invaded by we are not invaded by the refugees. No, we are not. My mother actually helps one to educate other refugees.
Okay.
And I think that's the way to go. And we are definitely not invaded by them.
Well, you know better than we do. You're there.
Yeah.
What part of Germany are you from?
Originally I'm from Eastern Germany.
Oh, wow.
Like Cottbus. It's a little bit south of Berlin.
Okay.
And right now I'm in Stuttgart. And
Stuttgart is former East Germany too?
No, Stuttgart is southwest Germany.
Oh, southwest. Sorry.
Yeah. No problem. And yeah, we're not invaded by refugees. No.
Okay.
We don't have
What brings you to Miami? Just vacation?
holiday.
Holiday. It's a good place to be.
Yeah.
What do you have planned while you're here, besides not seeing Donald Trump?
We have been to basically the South Beach.
Okay.
Our hotel is. And I've been to the Everglades, which was a great tour. Went to an alligator park. So
Not too many alligators in Germany.
no, just in zoos. We haven't seen
True.
Yeah. That's cool because here there's so wildlife that doesn't exist in Europe.
Right.
So that's cool. When you come to US, that's a totally different country in so many ways. It doesn't match with the European lifestyle.
Definitely. There's a lot of kind of wildlife here in Florida that you don't get anywhere else in the United States, including the Everglades.
Yeah.
You don't see that. All right. Thank you for talking to us. Enjoy your vacation. All right. What should I do? I may have to just call this a end of a pregame show. I mean, look, I could tell jokes, but I don't think anyone's here for that. It's just really weird timing here. Okay, how about if I walk down the street in Miami? Why not? At least you'll get to see something. Just the people are inside. I'm outside security. I would have to spend a few minutes going back through security. We have some variables with our coverage if we're going to use the pool feed. Hopefully, me being there will work out. Hi, are you here to see Trump?
Yes.
All right, you're going to get in fine. But I have a show going on with people watching on Right Side Broadcasting Network. You may know it. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe you'll get to know it. I'm just wondering what you think of what you're thinking about as you go in there today.
Excited?
You're excited.
Supporting Trump?
Uh-huh.
Very much looking forward to it. Like to see him in person and hear what he's got to say.
What do you love most about Trump?
He's candid. He's very frank and on point.
That's a popular answer, and I imagine you think that is a contrast from his main opponent.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Do I even need to answer the question?
Enjoyed speaking with you. We
Thank you.
gotta go now.
Enjoy. Hello.
Hi.
Are you here to see Trump?
Yes.
Well, of course.
Okay. Would you like to talk to our live show? Believe it or not, this little phone is doing a live show right now.
Okay. We're go Trump all the way.
You can get in the picture too, make life easier for me.
Friends. That's what he's all about. Bringing us
Yes,
together.
bringing people together.
to see the next president.
What do you love most about Donald Trump?
He's a down-to-earth guy.
Sincerity.
Sincerity.
Cares about the common guy.
Exactly.
I've been in a few places this week: North Carolina, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, and now Florida. And everywhere I go, that's something that people say, in part as a contrast to Hillary Clinton. Even though he's a billionaire, he never lost touch with the common people, the working people.
No. No, he was brought up that way.
He's got a great, successful family, and all of them are part of him.
You're pretty impressed by his family too.
Oh, yes. We definitely are.
Any particular members? Did you hear Ivanka speak in Pennsylvania a few days ago?
Yes, she was fantastic.
She's good,
For
isn't
the
she?
women. Yes.
And you said for the women in particular.
Exactly.
So I have to bring up something, and I know a lot of people don't even like when I bring this up who are watching live. But what about the fact that history could be made with a woman president? Don't you feel a little bit intrigued by Hillary? That's a loaded question.
No. As you can see, I'm also a female, and I do not vote for gender.
Right.
I vote for who is going to be able to do the best job, the economy, and take care of the American people, security and everything.
How y'all
else.
doing? Going to see Trump?
Trump.
Oh, wait, come talk to us. I'm have a live broadcast on Right Side Broadcasting. I need your opinion here, too.
Live broadcast.
Don't have to big guy.
What's going on? It's okay to smoke on camera. It's fine.
Well.
What do you? Thank you, by the way. Enjoy the rally.
Thank you.
What do you enjoy? What do you like most about Trump?
That he's sincere, that he's honest, and I believe that he's genuinely wanting to make America great again. And I just cannot stand Hillary, and I cannot stand her lies. And my family's veterans, and they fought in the Iraq and the Gulf War, and I believe what happened in Benghazi was on her watch, and I can't support my commander-in-chief being like that.
For sure.
But never.
How do you? What bothers you most in terms of the lies? Is it Benghazi? Some other ones more recently revealed?
I think she's just a liar all the way around. She got caught with her emails. I don't know about this whole sickness thing. I don't know how pneumonia or being dehydrated or the flu or
you
whatever.
caught Bill Clinton added that one a few days ago.
Whichever one it is today is maybe there tomorrow. So the health is definitely questionable for me. And, you know, I just don't trust her. I really don't. And I feel like she's been a part of the establishment for 30 years. And I think this country was founded by the people, for the people. And I think that Trump made himself into who he is, and I'd rather he be my president instead of a bureaucracy.
Are you from around here?
California, born and raised.
Oh, you're just visiting?
No, I moved out here 5 years ago.
What is your sense? I know it's a populist from a lot of different places. What do the people around here think of Trump? Or just such a mix?
I believe it's very mixed. There's a lot of different diversities. I think a lot of people misconstrue some of the things that he says, especially when it comes to immigration and things like that. But
that's something we heard. Also, we talked to some Latinos before that they're trying to scare them into saying, "Oh, he hates Latinos." When it's just...
but I mean, half of my family's Colombian.
Oh, okay.
So we came here legally, and we waited and we stood in line. I'm the firstborn Colombian in my family here in the United States, and that's the way that it's supposed to be. I mean, you know, why are you going to come into our country and take our jobs and everything else and not be able to, number one, pay for your taxes and then cut the line for those families like mine that came here and did it the right way?
So it probably gets under your skin even more than the average American whose family's been here a few generations.
It does, because, you know, my family, there's family members I have in Colombia right now I can't even bring to the United States as much as I would like to, okay? But when there's people that's coming across the border, and like Trump says, I agree that most of them are good people. There's a lot of them, unfortunately, that are criminals and that bring violence and death to our country, and I don't support it, you know? I don't support it at all. Something has to be done about it.
Now, Colombia's doing a little bit better than Venezuela these days, but the Venezuelans we talked to before are said you can really take some lessons from Venezuela's sad recent experience.
Well, that's the perfect example of a socialist country and how it's doing. So if you would like to have a socialist ideology in this country, you can look at Venezuela and pretty much have a carbon copy of what I think the United States would be. And I'm not for that.
And Colombia's had some rough times in its history as well. It's getting it together now.
Well, we've turned it around, and it's taken a lot of time, and we got away from dictatorships, we got away from socialists, we got away from the drug trade and Pablo Escobar, and with the help of the United States and democracy and being able to be smart, okay, being able to bring businesses to Colombia, offering tax incentives, tax-free for 2 years to start the economy and to have jobs. What a great concept. And Colombia is doing fantastic. And Brazil, they had a great economy. Now they're into a recession because of mismanagement and because of bureaucracy.
What's your name, by the way?
Nick Monroe.
Can I still ask you another question?
Yeah,
Our viewers like you, apparently. Do you ever speak to Colombians in particular, as opposed to people in Miami in general? I know there's a big Colombian community here too. Do they have similar feelings?
Well, I could say that all my family is for Trump, and they were the ones that were born, raised in Bogota and in Ibagué, and they lived through the hardest times, and they were lucky enough to come here to this country and be productive members of society, and to give me a chance, to give my cousin a chance, to give other members of my family a chance. And so You know, that's as far as I know. I also know other friends that are Cuban. I have another friend who's Argentinian, and they see it exactly the same way. I mean, at the end of the day, this is not a Latino vote. This is an American vote, and I'm proud to say that I'm an American first before I'm a Latino. And as much as I love my heritage and everything else, this is my country, and this is where I live, and this is who I am, and it means a lot.
Great. Nick, thank you for talking to us.
All right,
and you
thank
can
you.
watch this later on Right Side Broadcasting.
Right side process.
Yeah. All right. Well, shouldn't take too long till we run into someone else who wants to talk to us. You know, again, a lot of people are inside. A lot of people come right before the thing starts. How about some palm trees, guys? You want to see some palm trees? Miami, by the way, I know I ragged on the skyline in Phoenix 2 weeks ago. Miami has a pretty cool skyline. I don't know if I can get the best angles of it here. You going to see Trump? Going to see Trump? Oh no, you're working here. Sorry. Oops. Whoops. This is a cool building right here. Probably just going to keep this going a couple more minutes, by the way. Why not see Miami? You know what? I can probably get a better view if I go up the stairs here somewhat. But it'll make it a little... Oh, you know, these people are going out. Let me bother them. Nope, they're not going out. My work isn't easy. Are you here by chance to hear Trump? Are you here for Trump by chance? Okay.
No, I actually work across the street.
All right. See ya. This is getting embarrassing. They have a police tape on the bottom part, so I can't even go up those steps. Let's see a little bit more back there. AT&T building, I guess. And here, they started calling it the Brickell neighborhood. Hold on, I gotta talk to these ladies. Excuse me, ladies? Ladies? Can I talk to you for a second? You're going to hear Trump? You're going to hear Trump? Yes. Could I talk to you? We're live with Right Side Broadcasting, and we like to particularly talk to females today about their thoughts about the election. What excites you about seeing Donald Trump today? Or maybe you're the protesters. I don't know.
No. We're definitely Trump fans. I think that Mr. Trump is donating his money, his safety, and his time to make sure that we enforce the laws in this country, and also to bring back prosperity. We've been exporting industry and importing poverty. He wants to put Americans first, and I understand his personal sacrifice, and I'm very grateful for it.
It's time for change.
Time for change. Anything else? I don't know if you two are Latino, but we're hearing a lot of people from the Latino community in particular saying, we know what went on in our home countries like Colombia and Venezuela, and we don't want any of that socialism here.
Well, my country of origin was Romania.
Oh, you're Romanian.
A communist country.
Oh,
yes, I came here.
Wait, we're going to keep you another 3 minutes here. You were born in the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Let's hear about your experience. We like you too, don't get me wrong.
Okay,
Sure, absolutely. I was born in Romania, in Bucharest, Romania. And my parents fled communism in '79. And we went through Canada, and I came here about 22 years ago. I became a naturalized, legal Romanian American citizen. And I'm voting Donald Trump because I understand what it's like to live in a communist country and in socialism. And I've also lived in France and in Canada, and I know how those kind of systems are also very sluggish. And that's why I came to the United States, because it wasn't good enough. It wasn't the American dream.
I'm still listening to you, but this guy has a very unique outfit. Take a look at this.
Oh,
very nice.
Hey, of course. Hey,
hello.
How are you?
You want to talk to us in 2 minutes? Okay, I'm just want to wrap up with these ladies, but come out and talk to me. So what lessons, if you had to summarize, should people know about what it's like to grow up, unfortunately, in a communist dictatorship like Romania was?
Well, growing up in a communist dictatorship, you don't have anything. You basically just don't have anything. You don't have toilet paper, you don't have food, you don't have shoes, you don't have television programs, you don't have freedom. We were, talking on the ride here, and I was reminiscing how my parents were being followed, and they were considered enemies of the Communist Party because they were from, communism. And it was very difficult, so I really appreciated coming into the free world.
Does it ever bother you that so many Americans often seem so naive and like they don't even appreciate these lessons, which they could easily learn from talking to you or from reading books?
It's very difficult to try to explain to people that what's something that sounds good in theory, which we're talking about socialism or Marxism, if you want to talk about the theory of everybody sharing, it sounds wonderful, but it doesn't work in practice because the state can't regulate itself. The state cannot regulate its own morals. There's always going to be corruption, and the more state you have, the more corruption you have. It's sluggish. It's kind of like having, no offense, but having clerks from the DMV running your entire life. And no offense to the people from the DMV, but when your entire life is run like that, and you have to wait in line and wait and wait and wait, and everything has to be approved, and there's no freedom, it's awful living like that.
Cut the red tape, which you can be sure Donald Trump, as someone who's dealt with business so much, will be in favor of. He probably is more sensitive to that. Can I ask you one last question, and you can jump in on this too? It's not about communist Romania. It is. Does anything about Trump's background as a businessman really hit you in the heart that you say, I want this. I want someone who's not a career politician. I want an outsider?
Oh, absolutely. I was an independent, and I became a Republican so that I could vote for him in the primaries. The minute he entered the race, I said, that's it. That's for me, because I lost trust and faith in career politicians, and I think that it's a web of special interests at the top, and it's clogging our country. It's clogging the economy. It's all about them, nothing about us. And I think it's time to, take care of American people.
What are your names, by the way?
My name is Sofia Manolesco.
Okay.
Megan Willens.
Okay. Are you on Twitter or anything, if anyone wants to continue this conversation?
Absolutely.
Oh, great. Tell us a little bit. Tell us a little bit. Just tell us your Twitter handle if people want to message you.
Gian Deplore Impaler.
You may have to expel that one out.
I will. I think we're going to leave that one out.
Okay.
I'll keep
Subtle.
my Twitter. Yeah.
Subtle.
Yeah. You never know.
All right.
A lot of crazies out there.
Thank you.
so
Enjoy the
much.
rally.
Thank you.
Hi. Any thoughts on Trump today? You psyched to hear him? What do you love most?
His hair.
His hair. What did you think about Jimmy Fallon yesterday?
Actually, I didn't say it. Just let me take this
Highlights
picture.
of it. Hi. It's a little tougher to cover this one than usual because so many people were inside already.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Line outside.
Yeah, it's tough. All right. Just giving people the flavor of what it's like here. We'll talk to him later. I don't know. Hopefully, talking to him is as exciting as seeing him in that outfit.
Thank you.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good. I'm going to be taking pictures all over your outfit there.
Okay, I would like really to show that pictures over here, that map.
We knew people were well dressed in Miami, but we weren't necessarily expecting this. What's your name?
Well, my name is Janusz. Yeah, I'm from Poland, but I live over here.
Oh, okay. We started a nice conversation 2 days ago at the vice president. I can't call him that yet. At Governor Pence in Scranton, Pennsylvania, with a Polish American woman, and there are a lot of Poles in that part of Pennsylvania. And we're talking to a lot of people today who have had family experiences or lived under dictatorship, communism, frankly, people like Hillary Clinton. What can you tell us about your experience coming from Poland?
Well, I live in the communist country for 24 years, and I left Poland when I had 24 years old, and it's very tough to live in the communist system. So it's nice to come to this country and have all opportunity. Okay, so.
Are you saddened when you see so many people having feelings that communism might be something nice that they should try?
Look, my way is like that. It's not every system is perfect. If I can build perfect system, take a little bit from that country, a little bit from that country, then we can probably make perfect system. Okay, so.
What about Donald Trump do you like most?
I mean, Mr. Donald Trump is a leader, born leader, alpha dog. He represents earthquake, and he really wants the best for people which live in America. Okay, and I never vote here. I live 17 years. I never vote for any party. I'm independent, and my vote is going to be for Mr. Donald Trump.
Great.
Because he is amazing person, and I think he wanna do the best here for this country.
Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you.
And again,
Thank you very
great
much.
outfit. Hi. Any words about Trump as you go inside there today?
He's keeping me hopeful.
Well, you must have liked the last few days in the polls.
Yeah, I did, indeed.
What do you think of the big turnaround the last couple
I think
weeks?
it's terrific. I think he's doing great. And I really see his ability to beat Hillary. I truly do.
Care to add anything?
Hey, Trump's the man. We got one last chance here, and he's it. He's the one that can turn everything around and bring this country back. I really believe it's the last chance.
What about his career and his life appeals most to you?
The fact that
Want to talk to Right Side Broadcasting Network? Okay.
the fact that he knows how to get things done, and as he says, he gets them done on schedule, before schedule, below budget. And we need a businessman. We need somebody with that kind of background to do something to change this
He
country.
has a proven background in business. He's a man that gets things done, and he's not going to walk away from something and just let it go. He's gonna get it done.
Great. Well, enjoy the rally today.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the Trump rallies on.
Oh, you
right
watch?
side.
Oh, now you tell me.
J1.
Oh, now you let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Well, how about you want to give a little pitch to Right Side Broadcasting Network?
Keep up the good work, Right Side Broadcasting.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work and effort.
Okay. Enjoy the rally. You know, I think I talked to this man earlier today. Well, you know, I got to ask this woman what the text Trump is all about. Hi. You knew if you wore a shirt that said that, so many of you wore a shirt that said that, and in such a bright color, people were inevitably going to try to talk to you about that. Tell us about text Trump to 88022.
That lets you join the website that'll show you exactly what actions you can take on a daily basis to help make America great again and make sure we elect the right person for
Can you talk to me for 2 more minutes?
Sure.
Okay, what are some of those actions? You know, it's nice to come to the rallies, it's nice to watch them, especially on RSBN, but people really need to actually start thinking about what they're going to do on Election Day and before that in terms of getting out the vote. Let's whip people into shape here. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Tell me what we need to do.
I think it's really important to go on that little site, download the Trump app, make sure that you follow all of the directions for the actions for the day. They'll show you posts that you can make on Facebook.
You got to make sure you see the whole thing.
Things that you can post on Twitter to forward the information to the people that you might know, because it's just like it always has been. We all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and if we talk, if we open our mouths to the people that we care about and know that we care about them, they'll listen when we talk and give them direction on how to help our country become great again and not full of lying, rotten people like Hillary Clinton.
What bothers you most about her?
Oh, you picked a personal subject. My daughter was a victim of an online predator when she was 12 years old. He was a national of Pakistan. He's not from this country. The story was on America's Most Wanted. It was on Bill O'Reilly. All that the Democrats down here could say that were elected was, gee, we screwed up when we let him out of jail in 21 days with a full confession to 7 felony counts against a 12-year-old little girl. He was going to sell her into human trafficking.
Really?
His only visitors from ICE. Every news agency down here shut down on me. One of the calls I made for help was to Hillary Clinton, then a senator in New York, a state that my family settled and bought from the Indians way back when. Her answer to me was that I wasn't one of her constituents, so she couldn't help a little girl who had been raped by a man from Pakistan.
Oh, wow. How's your daughter doing these days?
She's great. She's inside.
Okay.
Her daughter is here, and she has a shirt on that says, "I'm not deplorable, I'm adorable."
Huh. That's one we're hearing over the last few days. Wow. You must be pretty strong to have gotten through that.
You know what? Yeah, we are. But we do change America and teach other kids how to be safe. We never did victim. My daughter was out educating other kids when she was 13 years old on how to stay safe online, because this was an online abduction.
How did he convince her to meet her in person?
The first time she thought he was a kid. The second time he told her that my head and her brother's would be on a spike, because that's what those people do.
But Hillary Clinton would say you're racist if you don't want to bring in millions more of them.
She would, and I would say not so much. Those people are indoctrinated just like Hitler's youth were indoctrinated, and I'm sorry they're not the same.
I think more so. They had been doing it for much longer.
Yeah, they are not the same. They don't have the same values. And little girls who carry around Care Bear backpacks are just a piece of meat for them to sell.
And don't you think part of it is it's not only that their temporary satisfaction with a nice little young piece of meat, but sticking it to the infidel?
Oh, absolutely.
It's an act of war that they've always done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why do you think Hillary Clinton is so eager to bring so many in? Money talks, or they just hate people, or she hates people like you, and actually gets a sort of glee for?
I think she hates women.
Uh-huh.
I definitely think she hates women because look at what she did to every woman involved with Bill Clinton. She is a predator in the truest and most evil sense of the word, because she enables a predator. Worst kind.
Thanks for talking to us today.
Anytime.
Hope you enjoyed the rally, and hope your daughter does too.
You can always find me.
Oh wait, well then people are watching. If they want to get in touch with you, why don't you take the time to give whatever information you want to?
It's Jamie Levine. I run an
Can you spell it?
Jae, M as in Mary, Levine.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you my phone number. Don't put it out there unless
Okay, but this is live, so maybe you don't want to,
Oh.
especially given the experience your daughter had with
It's
online
okay.
predators,
I'm
you
not
don't
really
want to say
afraid
that
of online predators.
All right, but maybe you don't want to
I
give your
mess with
number
them
out
more
to
than they mess with
thousands
me.
of
I
people
will.
watching right
But
now.
you can find me on Facebook.
Amy
anytime.
Levine, and you're based in Miami, Florida? Or?
I'm based in Broward County.
Broward County. Okay. Amy, thanks for talking to us. Are you going to hear Trump by chance? Could we talk to you for a minute? Okay. All right. Maybe later. Hello, are you going to see Trump?
Yes, absolutely.
Care to say a word to Right Side Broadcasting and the thousands of people hopefully watching right now?
Go Trump.
What appeals to you most about him?
It's not Hillary.
Not Hillary. So it's not all about Trump, it's about not Hillary. But yet you came to the rally.
Well, I came to support her.
You have stronger feelings about this.
I have very strong feelings, yeah.
Well, can you share some of those strong feelings? Besides the strong feeling that you want to get inside.
I'm for national security.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see our federal government focus on things that the federal government should focus on, and that's a strong military, support the Constitution, the national economy and jobs, give everything else back to the states.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? There you
Very
go.
good.
That's very good. I mean, that's how I feel.
That's good. I think you summarized it pretty well there.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Adam Taxon. I think it's time to wrap this up. Did a little better than we thought with the somewhat challenging circumstances. So I'm going to thank the people who made it possible for me to fly here to Miami. Hopefully it's a worthwhile result. We're still have some questionable things with the internet stream, but I won't go into that now. And thank you for those who paid for my flight. You know, it's not cheap to fly here from Boston, which I did at 5 a.m. was my flight, and I had to wake up at 2:45. But we're so incredibly appreciative of our supporters, and please keep supporting us because these things do cost money, and we do the best we can. We don't have the satellite trucks like you can see in the background here, like the big boys, so that's why sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge with the live stream, which we always try to do. And we just try to give you the best service. You can look me up on Twitter, Adam_Taxon on Twitter, or you can look at RSB Network on Twitter. Oh, I was just when I was concluding. Wait, hold on, let me turn it around. Okay, now you got to talk to us for 30 seconds.
Nice to see you in Miami, RSBN.
It's good to be here in
I've been
Miami.
following you all across the country. How does this compare to Philadelphia?
Oh, I wasn't technically in Philadelphia.
But
I
you're
was in
from
Aston
Philadelphia.
2 days ago. Oh yeah, I'm from the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Well, this is the tropics.
Actually, it's a little cooler than Philadelphia. Probably the weather they've been having. Not that I've been there
our
much.
ocean breeze.
It is a nice breeze. We are pretty close to it here.
Why do you think Mr. Trump makes this his second home?
The golf. I mean, he's a few miles inland,
He's a
isn't he?
smart man
Oh no,
all the
no,
way
you're talking
across.
about Palm Beach. Yeah, he is smart.
Well, we're all South Florida.
Yeah. Well, it varies much if you're a couple miles in or not. You don't get that breeze if you're at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, not Mar-a-Lago, the Doral.
No, you don't out there. You don't. Mar-a-Lago's a special place.
Mar-a-Lago is. I've never been there, but
Neither have I. I cannot afford to go there.
Gotcha. Do you have any thoughts about what inspires you so much about Trump and his life and his family, etc.?
He's got a great family. I mean, look at the family. He's a God-fearing Christian. There's no dirt. If there'd be dirt in this family, we'd be hearing it by now.
Certainly.
But they haven't dug it up because there isn't any to dig up. I think he's going to make America great again. He's not owned by any corporations, any foreign governments. It's his own money and our money now. I paid for this hat.
All right.
It helped him out, and that's great. So we wish him all the best, and we want him to make America great again.
Great. Enjoy the rally.
Thanks, Jason. Have a good one.
Okay, this actually is Adam Taxon, actually signing out this time. Thank you for watching the pregame show on RSBN.